Welcome to the treasure room.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Prepare for vault door opening.
Hello and welcome everybody. Oh wait, there's a problem here. Hold on a second. My camera's messed up. I was trying to fix it. Oh man, it's messed up. Hold on. I gotta fix it. I'll disappear for a second if I'll be right back. Bloop. The overseers is back in the building. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Man, did I have a really bad anxiety attack. Holy mackerel. Between pushing myself here on the stream and some IRL stuff and my kids being inconsiderate and so on. Whew, man, that was a rough one. I didn't think I was going to make that one, everybody. That was a close one. Didn't think I was going to make it through that one. But here I am. I'm back up. I rested. And I never give up, never surrender. So we're back here on the stream. We're going to get it going on. And I'm going to surprise you all. First, put a one in the chat right over here if you can see and hear me. Otherwise, I'm just talking about. Oh, look at you guys already go. Look at you go. 1,000 Kids Cats for already having it ready to go. I'm going to play some 76. And you're like, well, Kismet, it's Skull and Bones time. And I know it's all screwed up now, everybody. but I can't miss any more 76. I got to get in there and get it going. So we're going to have a special nighttime bit of 76. Then we're going to play some Skull and Bones because I got a bunch of news that I did post on my Discord, by the way. Feel free to jump over to the Discord and check it out over there. I did it in detail, what's coming up next season for Skull and Bones. It's pretty exciting. And if we do a lot of prep work over the next couple weeks, my team can have a big boost into season 2. So we're going to work on that tonight as well. And then maybe a little bit of Fallout 4 toward the end, and maybe even some more bonus stuff as well. But man, I've been burning out my voice too. Yeah, it was so bad, everybody. I had to take my anxiety medicine. Whew, that was bad. That was bad. That was like death bad. That was a close one. But, you know, what doesn't kill you, make you stronger, right? But makes you also very aware of that you could die, everybody. You could die very much. Too much stress, too much pressure you put on yourself and other people. And then, of course, when people are being inconsiderate and they don't care about you and they're not backing you up, they're not helping you out, that just makes it more and more difficult for you to function as a human being when you're just constantly bombarded by that negativity. Oh, man, I can't handle that stuff, man. I'm getting too old for doing nice things for other people. It's like, the old golden rule, right? You do unto others as you want done to do. I do nice things for other people, and they turn right around and do screwed up things to me. My kids, I always get ready at a certain time every single night, 9 to 10 o'clock. And I tell them, don't be in there. Because my kids go in the bathroom for like an hour and a half, everybody. And so I get up, I'm ready to go in there. My daughter's in there. I knock on the door. I say, hey, I need to get in there. I need to get ready for the stream and whatnot. She goes, okay, I'm almost done. 5 minutes goes by, 10 minutes goes by, 15 minutes goes by, 20 minutes. Now it's 5 minutes to the top of the hour. Now I don't get to take a shower. I don't get to do all the things that I need to do. And then I'm like, get out of the bathroom. Because I got to go to the bathroom before I stream. Because typically I stream 2 to 4 hours before I take a break or even longer. And so she gets out of the bathroom. I get 5 minutes in the bathroom. And then here I am on the stream. And that kind of inconsiderate stuff, she never thought about anybody else. She never thought about that I need to get in there and whatnot. And so she came up and basically monopolizes the bathroom the whole entire time and doesn't even think about, hey, daddy needs to get ready. Now, here's the reverse of that. If I got up in the morning when they were getting ready and I spent an hour in the bathroom when they need to get ready for school, it's different, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys are following me, right? Put a 1 in the chat if it's different. If it's them, and it's slowing them down, it's a whole different world, isn't it? And see, this is something I've been trying to teach my kids, but they don't seem to get it. I don't seem to get consideration for others, caring for others, empathy for others. They don't seem to get that. And this is something they should be learning in church. This is something they should be learning as they live as a person. But they just don't think about it. They don't think about other people. And it's taken me a long time in my life to start thinking about other people as well. So, I kind of empathize. When I was young, I did only think of myself and what I wanted and what I wanted to do. So I give them a little bit. But then when they go too far, everybody, when they just completely don't understand that they are being inconsiderate, well, then I got to call them on it. Because I don't want them to go through all the rough years that I went through, because you'll lose a lot of friends that way. You'll lose a lot of a bit of yourself along the way as well. When you do kind things, or you only think of yourself constantly, and you feel like you got nobody backing you up too. That's the real tough one, right? You think your family would be number one. That would be the number one people who would be backing you up and saying, oh, sorry, hey, let me get out while you can go in there and get ready, and then I can get ready after you. Because that's exactly what I would do. See, I always say, what would I do in that situation? If my daughter came in there and I was in the bathroom, she's like, hey, I got to get ready to go to this track meet, or I got to get ready to go to this recital or whatever. I'd come out of the bathroom and say, look, you do what you got to do. I'll be out here, whatnot. Unless it's me getting ready for the stream, then I'd say, hey, wait till I'm done. I'll be out of here. I'll be out of here as quick as possible, and you can get in. You can do what you need to do. But that kind of one-sided stuff, that's the way kids are. They haven't learned that lesson yet, everybody. Empathy and caring for others. So beyond that, I also, other IRL stuff that I've been working on and trying to get done. And then, extended family members being like jerks and assholes and whatnot. It's always that family drama, right, chat? Always that family drama that goes on. So, it's just like every time I do a kind thing, because I'm a kind person, but I do kind things for people all the time. And I do kind things, and it's like, do unto others as you don't want done to you. So I do something kind, and they do something screwed up back to me. So I don't think that's fair. What do you guys think in the chat? You think that's fair when you do something kind for somebody else, and then they do terrible things for you? I think so, everybody. That's pretty tough. That's pretty tough. Maybe therapy would happen. Yes, I have looked into it, but all my money goes to my wife and kids. And their success. I don't spend money on me, everybody. I don't buy things for me. I buy things for the stream, but that's really for, keeping the stream going. But that, I don't really need anything else for the stream. I've really bought all the things that I really need for it. So it's not really for me. See, the thing is, after a certain age, everybody, you're spending most of your time, especially when you don't have a lot of money, you're spending most of your time providing for the very people who sometimes are very callous and uncaring of you as well. Because they don't understand, everybody, they're still kids. They don't understand that makes it really rough. Oh, God, my voice going out bad. Hello. There we go. Told you, I've been streaming a lot, everybody. Streaming a lot. So again, and then of course, extended family who don't give a crap about you, who just only think of themselves. And then the people you're like, okay, hey, you're supposed to be backing me up. You're the closest family to me. You should be having my back. And then they don't have your back, everybody. They don't even think about you. It doesn't even cross their mind. Hey, he needs to get in there. He needs to do what he needs to do too, right? They only think of themselves, and they only think of what they need to do. And that's really messed up, everybody. That's like, that's something you should learn in church, or you should learn socially by other people. But then again, I didn't learn it all that well when I was young either. So I do give them a little bit of empathy, but when they cross the line, everybody, that's when they say, oh, I'll be out in a minute, and then it's 20 minutes later. That's not cool. That's not what you should do to somebody. If someone needs to get in there and you are not in a hurry, and they are, you get out. If you're in there like taking a shower for an hour and a half and someone else needs to go to the bathroom really bad, you need to come out of there. So they can go in there for a few minutes, go to the bathroom, and then let them out. That's called being considerate. It's called being caring of someone else other than yourself and what you want and whatnot, and just thinking only of yourself. Like I've done that before, where my kids are like, hey, I need to go to the bathroom. I was like, oh, well, go ahead, do what you got to do, and then go in there and do it. So that happens, but you got to step forward when that stuff happens, everybody. You got to go, okay, all right, well, I was done wrong here. That's a learning lesson for them and a learning lesson for me, that you got to just keep championing on, right? Never give up, never surrender kind of thing. So, a little stream therapy here, everybody. I come in and vent in my stream from time to time, everybody, especially when I had a massive anxiety attack that I really thought I was going to die from there. That was really bad. Whew. That was really, really bad there. But I'm doing good as well. I'm doing good as well. I'm doing better. Sorry, not good, but doing better after I rested. See, that's the thing I do, everybody. I push myself to like the max limit. Because I have to, because otherwise I lay down in bed and then I die. Hold on, I gotta get a tissue. My nose is running now. Whew, all right. Nose was running there. So I push myself to the max limit because of my disabilities. I have to really push myself to get that line back a little bit further. And I've been doing it for 9 years, and I got that line very far back. You guys have seen, if you've watched my stream for a long time, you go back, watch some of my streams, I can only sit for like 30 minutes, and then I have to stop. I have to take the rest of the day off, everybody. I mean, it's really bad. But it has been a lot better since I had my throat stretched, and I've seen 11 different doctors, and I have had tried the sleep apnea thing, the whatever the heck that thing's called. I've tried that, but I have a bit of an overbite, so it makes it feel like I'm suffocating the whole time I'm using that thing. So I got a mandible device that holds my thing forward. But you know what helped even more is the fact that I lost 50 pounds. And so when I lost weight, it really made a difference. And then I had that thing fixed for my throat, and then that really made a difference. And then now I'm way better. But see, if they'd fixed that stuff 9 years ago, it would have been a big difference in the beginning, and I wouldn't have had to suffer all of these years to get to the point where I am now. But that's the journey, everybody, right? Both the journey in game and the journey in life. You're like leveling up in life, and sometimes you're leveling back up your health because your health might have went down in level, right? Because, you know, you've been eating bad things and you've been not taking care of yourself. You've been taking care of everybody else instead. So you stop taking care of yourself and you just, you know, focus on taking care of everybody else. And then you start to diminish as well. So I've had to ease back on that and try to take care of myself. Oh, look at this. We got a thing done there. I was selling stuff to the vendor. So you got to start taking care of yourself. So I do try to bring a little joy and positivity into here, everybody. But sometimes, you know, I just want to come in and, you know, chat it up a little bit before we get started. But we're gonna really get into it today, man. We got a lot of a lot of stuff lined up because I don't want to miss any more 76. So we're gonna start with 76. Then we're gonna do some skull and bones. Those are probably gonna be majorly reduced because we're just gonna try to get our dailies done, maybe turn our boost on, see if we can re-roll our weeklies. And then we'll jump over to Skull and Bones because we got a lot of stuff to talk about over there. A lot of great news, by the way, over there. We really want to work on some stuff and get that going. And then, of course, some Fallout 4 next gen. Maybe if we have enough time. We might run out of time for that, but we'll try as much as we can, right? So we'll try to do a triple header here tonight as well. And I've seen many doctors for my anxiety. They gave me some medicine for it. And they said whenever it comes on, you know, just, you know, take it easy. Stop what you're doing, you know, rest. And then once you rest, you know, make sure you take your medicine. And then just relax, just chill. So tonight's going to be a very love-filled, chill stream, everybody. Feeling the vibes. I'm sending out the love vibes to all of you who are coming into my stream right now, showing that support, showing that love. I appreciate it. Right back at you. Right back at you, for sure. So this is going to be a nice night stream meets triple header meets love for all of you. Hello, Dio. Always great to see you. Speaking of a person who always sends out the love, thank you, Dio, for being in the chat. Appreciate ya. Rotisserie G coming in. It's kind of a bonus stream. It's actually kind of a mixture of the day stream with the night stream. We're going to mix it all together there. That, Mr. On You, always bringing that love lurker train in here. I appreciate that. Appreciate the support as well. Again, sometimes I have a bad day too, everybody. Sometimes, you know, you're just confronted with, you know, would I do this same thing in that situation? And the answer is no, I wouldn't. I would have consideration for other people and what they need. And the weird thing with being a nice guy is that when you're a nice guy, people have a tendency to, you know, walk all over you. That's the problem. But I don't want to be a not nice guy. I don't want to be an a-hole. I don't want to go around and just treat everybody terribly. And I don't want to be treated terribly. And I'm over it, everybody. I'm over the age where if somebody treats me terribly, I am over it. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to interact with you. If you're going to tell me how terrible of a person I am, to your own self be true. I know I'm not a terrible person. I know I do nice things for people constantly. I raise funds for charity even though I have $8 in the bank, everybody. I do a lot of nice things for a lot of nice people. And they're very unappreciated. And when that continues to happen, stop doing it. Stop doing nice things for people who are treating you poorly. That's what I do. That's what I do now. I don't do nice things for people. If people come and say, hey, I need your help with this thing. And I'm like, wow, you really treated me terribly before. Why would I help you? Why would I help you now? You think it's okay to treat me terribly and then ask for my help? People do that, everybody. They do it all the time. You know what I'm talking about. Go put a 1 in the chat if you've ever had someone treat you terribly and then ask you to do something for them. I've had it many times, many times where, you know, they're like rude, they're obnoxious, you know, they're, you know, complaining all the time. and then they ask you to do stuff for them. Or they screw you over somehow and they don't think it's the wrong thing. It's just not wrong to them. It's definitely wrong to you because they screwed you over. It's no big deal to them because they didn't get screwed over. And then the people you expect to be backing you up are not backing you up, right? They're not like, yep, you're right, I got your back no matter what happens. No, they don't got you back. And then you got to decide, everybody. You got to decide who you want in your life. If there are people continuously treating you poorly, you got to get those people out of your life because they're just going to drag you down, just constantly dragging you down as well. Yeah. But when they're your kids and, they're still learning, sometimes you got to call them on their BS, everybody. I call people on their BS now. You can't come in and say, hey, this is an okay thing to do to somebody when you screw them over. You can't pull that one on me anymore, everybody. And then I'm supposed to apologize because they're an a-hole. I don't think so. That's not how that works, everybody. When you're a jerk to somebody, you should go and apologize to them. When you're disrespectful, when you're inconsiderate, when you're that kind of thing, you go and say, you know what, that was my bad. I made a mistake. That's what you do. That's what a leveled up human being does. And if you can't do that, well, then you're still a child. You're still in that lower level, or I call a zero human being. That's why we call people zeros, everybody. That zero human being where you have not gotten to the point where you are strong enough to admit you made a mistake, that you did something you shouldn't have done. And that's a lifetime journey, everybody, for most peeps, I find. I know people who are still like in their 60s and 70s and still can't admit they made a mistake. Still can't do it. They refuse to say that it was their fault, and they'll just hang on to it, and they just blame everybody else in the world. It's everybody else's fault except for theirs. Narcissist, they call that, everybody. Big time. Or not, the door is stuck again. Yes, sorry, I'm gonna have to get my maintenance crew on that, Rotisserie G, to fix that door. I was actually trying to get my voice to come in because I'm losing my voice big time. The heck? I'm on my leg there. Let's see, Paul coming in with the ones. Jay coming in. Hello, Jay. Hello, Rotisserie Jay. TARDIS over there on the YouTube. What up, TARDIS? Box Kicker coming in. AMZ, Paul. Fun detected. Yes. Thanks for all the ones, everybody. Thank that. Jay in there. Whis with the ones. Wow, a lot of love for me just kind of popping in, even though I said I wasn't going to be here. Wow, Box Kicker, Paul, Jay. I just find it's incredibly tough. Yeah, again, if I could afford it, Nick Cannon, I would do it. Yes, if I could afford it, I would do it, but I can't. You know what I got to do? I got to keep my kids fed. The same kids who are inconsiderate to me. See, what you do is on you, everybody. And this is something that took me a long time to figure out. What you do is all on you. How you treat others, how you, go out and beyond is all on you. And then how other people treat you, that's on them. That's what they're doing, right? That's their choices, not yours. And so if they're treating you horribly or they're bullying you or whatever, that's a them problem. That's they come into your face and say, oh, you're wrong and I think you suck and blah, 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 blah. You're like, what is your problem, bro? What is your problem? I think that's more of a you problem than a me problem, right? And again, especially if you're younger and you're getting bullied or picked on, or even if you're older, some older peeps get picked on too. By the way, everybody, just say you know what, that sounds like a you problem, and you might want to go work on that, or just don't have any interaction with them at all if you can avoid it. Sometimes that happens at work, right? You have a bunch of people who just treat you horribly, and maybe it's your boss or coworkers or whatever. And you got to just, limit your interaction with them as much as possible. Of course, if you're the boss like me, I fire those people. The people who cause disruption among the team, they get fired every time. So you can find it usually within the first couple weeks that they're there, right? They just think they know it all. They're starting to tell everybody how to do their job. And whatnot. And they seemed okay in the interview. They seemed, they have good references or whatever. And I'm like, look, this is not how you work together. People don't like to be, basically told how terrible they are all day long. You got a job to do and they got a job to do. And they're really fantastic at the job. I've worked with some of the best people in their fields, everybody. I've been so incredibly lucky, so incredibly good at what they do. You always have that one person who comes in who's got an ego, who thinks they're the best person among everybody. And even if they are, If you got an a-hole in there, everybody, I do the same thing with my guild, by the way, everybody. I don't care if you're the best gamer in the world, rated #1, a millionaire from all the gaming you've been doing. If you're an a-hole, I will ban you from the guild. I will kick you from the guild in 10 seconds. You're gone, maybe even 5. The second I find out, because it takes me that long to type ban, if I find out that you're disrespecting my team, if you're treating them poorly, boom, you're out of there. And I do the same thing on any game that I'm playing. If I see someone is disrespecting or being rude or basically killing the positive vibe of my crew, I get rid of them because it's not worth it, ever. It's never worth having negative people around who are dragging down the rest of the team. Because the rest of the team is like looking to you because you're the leader and saying, look, this person's being a problem. What are you going to do about it? I'm like, I'm going to get rid of them. That's what I'm going to do because I don't mess around. Hell no, says Airwave Ant. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, anxiety attacks are bad, everybody. I really have trouble breathing as well when I have anxiety attacks. I went to the emergency room one time. I didn't know I was having an anxiety attack. I felt like I was having a heart attack because that's what it feels like. It feels like you're having a heart attack. So I sat in there for 3 hours. They never checked on me once, everybody, in the emergency room. So I sat there for 3 hours. I had all these electrodes on me so they could check me again. But I got up and I left. I left the emergency room when I felt like I was having a heart attack. That's how bad it was. And because there was a guy with COVID who was right next to me coughing. It was like, 4 or 5 feet away. I had this old guy who was in there for like 6 hours. He was like in excruciating pain. And I could see this was me right here. I was going to be sitting here for 6 to 8 hours. And I said, you know what? I am out of here. I'm going to go home and I'm using my inhaler to try to breathe and then maybe go to my regular doctor afterwards. And that's what I did. I walked right out of that emergency room. And I still had to pay for it, everybody. That sucks. I was like $3,000 I had to pay for them to not help me. That sucked. I'm still paying that off. Yeah, try being positive. I try to. I'm a positive guy. Naturally, I'm a positive guy. That's what I try to do here in the stream. That's what my stream's all about. Bring a little joy and positivity into your day. But sometimes I have a rough day too. And I feel like the best thing to do when you're having a rough day is to share that, right? Is to share it so you can overcome it and then move on, right? You can just say, look, I had this bad day. These are the things that happened. And if you got somebody like that in your life, it's a huge difference. It's a huge difference in your life every day. If you have somebody that you can, tell your problems to and they'll listen, not just, tell you how to fix your problems. Guys, let me give you a heads up. If the lady comes home or whoever, your spouse, your significant other comes home and they start saying they had a bad day, just say, oh, what happened? And then don't say anything else. Let them tell you all about their day and how bad it was and all of that stuff. Be a great listener. I'm telling you, it is the secret to anything. To be a listener more than, instead of waiting to talk, you are listening to what the other person's saying. And then you're going to respond to what they say when it's the appropriate time. At the end, you say, oh, that sucks. That person sucks. I can't believe they did that to you. Right? So you're on their side. You don't want to go on the other person's side and say, look, that person was perfectly valid to come in there and treat you like crap. You don't want to do that because your job is to support that other person. Your job is to treat them with caring and kindness. And that's the way I treat my wife when she comes home and she's having a bad day. I say, oh, what happened? I say, oh, that sucks, man. That's terrible. And of course, you expect when you have a bad day that they do the same for you, that they, are there and say, oh, well, I'm sorry you had a bad day. That's a rough one. Let's try to make it into something positive now. Let's try to, the rest of the day, let's try to have some fun. Let's go ahead and watch a movie or let's go do some stuff and whatnot and try to turn the day around. The whole day doesn't have to be bad, everybody. You can turn the day around, especially if you're having a bad day at work. Come home, turn that day around, and try to make it into a better day. And that's what I try to do. That's what I try to do. So I had a rough day. I felt like I was going to die, and not kidding. That was a bad one. And now I'm up, and I got ready, and I'm here for the stream, and I'm ready to play some games. So again, see, try to turn that around. And if I inspire you to turn around your day, everybody, and try to find some way of turning that day around into a positive spin at the end, then I'm doing my job right here in the stream. That's what I try to do. I am Death coming in with the ones. Thank you very much for hanging out. And yes, I do. I try to be positive every day. I try to say, look, it's not a me problem when my kids are inconsiderate. It's not me. That's a them thing that they need to learn to not be inconsiderate to other people and not to only think of themselves. Now, they could have came to me and said, hey, I need to get in the shower. I know normally you get in the shower at this time. Is it okay if I go in there? I said, well, let me just run in there for like 15, because I go in the bathroom, everybody, for like 10, 15 minutes. I don't go in there for like an hour because I'm a dude, number one. And number two, I think it's incredibly rude to be in the bathroom for like an hour and a half. And this is the upstairs bathroom. And there's a downstairs bathroom too that they can go to. But they always monopolize my upstairs bathroom for like an hour and a half. And so that's incredibly rude to do to somebody else because it basically blocks their ability to use the bathroom. And I'm usually up here working and doing my stuff all the time. And that instead of me having to walk downstairs every time I need to use the bathroom, I just use the one upstairs. So again, it's like they need to learn to be considerate of others. And again, they don't think about, hey, if someone was in the middle of my time, how would I feel? Because they don't empathize with other people. They only think of what they need in their moment. And they don't think about, hey, this other person is waiting to go to the bathroom or waiting to do the thing. They don't think about things they don't think about, everybody, because they're kids. They're young. They don't understand that that's called being considerate, right? Now, of course, these are things they should have learned in church and they should have learned from other people. But I should have learned it too. But then again, my parents were never around. So there you go. And I try to teach my kids these things, but they're going to be who they're going to be. You try your best, everybody, to teach them their stuff. And, of course, you get your free lessons when you learn it from your parents who have already made those mistakes and learned the hard way of learning it through pain and suffering and all of that. Or you can get those for free. You get other people's mistakes for free. It's less painful, massively. Or you can make the mistakes and then learn it the hard way. And some of my daughters are just going to learn it the hard way, everybody. This is nothing you can do. You try to, speak with them and let them know, hey, that's not a cool thing to do. And they just don't learn it. They're going to learn it later when they do it to somebody that they care about, or they do it to somebody that's like a friend or whatever, and that friend doesn't want anything to do with them anymore. That's going to happen. That'll happen if you do that to other peeps. And kids think it's okay to treat their parents horribly. I'm not on that train, everybody. I'm very much not like that train. Rule number one is respect. You treat each other with respect. You treat your parents with respect. You treat everybody with respect. And if they don't treat you with respect, that's a them problem, not a you problem. It's your job to be respectful to others. It's not like respect is earned. That is a misnomer. Absolutely not true. You give respect because you want respect returned. Do unto others as you want done to you. Right? The golden rule. And so I treat everybody with respect until they don't treat me with respect. And then I don't want anything to do with them. As simple as that. Unless they're your kids. Unless you're your kids and they're still, leveling up in real life. And then I'll call them out on it and I'll say, look, you just really screwed me over because you spent way too long in the bathroom. Don't do that again. And then that's it. And it's over. And then, you move on to the next thing. And then you just rest, get up, start again, right? You kind of reboot, everybody, kind of like rebooting your computer. You reboot and you go right back to it. There you go. Well, some people are comfortable with each other. I'm not going to put that up on the stream. But Airway Matt, some people are comfortable with that. There's whole entire countries that don't find nudity offensive. I'm an artist, everybody. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all. Both male and female, you've seen them all, everybody. It's not something to be embarrassed about. It's not something to be, sexualized. It's a human nature to do it. And again, as an artist, I've seen a lot of naked people, everybody, both in art paintings and in real life and life drawing and all of that stuff. And after a while, it's not offensive and it's not sexual and it's not all of that. And there's entire countries that live in the world that don't have that puritanical feel to it, everybody. And if you're an artist, that stuff becomes not as, oh my God, that person's, got no clothes on. It doesn't become like that anymore. Becomes basically just, okay, well, whatever. You feel comfortable like that? All right, awesome. And again, you'll find people like that in the world, but most of the world finds that very offensive, and they didn't, then some countries don't. So everybody has their different cultures and what they have. So some people are very comfortable using the bathroom. I'm not. I don't like. That's the one space I find in the house. And put a one in the chat if you guys agree. That's the one space in the house where you can just block everybody else out. You can block out the entire world. You go in there, you take a shower, you brush your teeth, you do it, then you have a few moments that's just for you, right? Just self-maintenance. You're taking care of yourself. You're doing what you got to do. and you just want your own space, not just the embarrassment of, having multiple people in there at the same time while you go in the bathroom or whatever, but mainly just so you can have your own little space and not have to deal with everybody else's stuff for just a moment. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of people go in, they have bathtub in there and they just want to sit in their bathtub and just, come down from all the crap they had to deal with in a day, right? Everybody deals with so much crap in the world. You're not alone, everybody. You're not alone with how much crap you have to do within a day. I deal with a lot of crap in a day, everybody. I got to deal with my kids and my wife, and I got to deal with extended family. And then, of course, all the technical problems I constantly have here in the stream that I'm always fixing some sort of something that's always going on. Believe me, I empathize, and you're not alone. You're not alone in your struggling, because there are billions, with a B, billions of people struggling just like you, and they're having a bad day like I had a bad day, and you got to come back from it. You got to be strong here, right here, and way in here, and right down in there, in your heart and in your mind. You got to be strong there to come back from that. Come back from people treating you badly. Come back from, like me, you have a really bad anxiety attack, and then I got really super dizzy. I couldn't even get out of the bed, but I was just laying in the bed until it passes. Because eventually, I find that it passes that kind of massive wave of dizziness, and then it goes down to about a 1 or 2 dizziness, like it is right now. And then I'm okay. Then I can get back up and not have a fear of falling and injuring myself, because that's the number one fear, that I'm going to fall and injure myself or die every day. So that's how I live my everyday, everybody, is to make sure I don't fall and die. So there we go. There you go. Well, again, if she's comfortable with it and you're comfortable with it, Airwave Ad, you go right ahead, bro. I like to suggest doing about 1/2 of that care aura. What's that? I don't know what that is. There you go. I don't know what that is, Dio. Explain that to me again. Hey, Rotisserie J, Hair Luna, thanks for coming in. You try to be the whole bigger person, hold your grudge. Me too. I don't hold a grudge against people. I've had some people do terrible, things, and I've had mods that like went off in my chat in the past, and they started yelling at my chat. So to say, chat, you suck, blah, 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 blah. I was like, no. You don't do that. You don't treat people with disrespect in my channel. And I had to ban them. I had to say, sorry, you're gone. And I've had people just be super disrespectful to me, and I had to remove them. And I have people being disrespectful in the chat and say, Kismet, you're old or whatnot. And I say, I'm not old. I'm high level in real life, right? You got to own it, everybody. You got to own it, right? That's right. Own who you are. Use it as a superpower, I find. But yeah, I don't hold grudges, everybody. And then, tomorrow it'll be like, okay, we move past that thing, and now we're going to move on to the next thing, right? I don't say, oh, you did me wrong 15 years ago. I find that women do that much more than guys. Guys they're not as smart mostly as women. I'm sorry, that's just the truth, guys. And they can't remember all the stuff. That's the thing. Not that we wouldn't hold it against you, but we forget that stuff. We don't hold on to miscellaneous information from 45 years ago about how that one time you took my fork or whatnot, or, I took your fork, or I, spilled some milk a longer time ago and drudged that back up again, 20 or 30 years later. I think that's a terrible thing to do to your significant other, is to constantly drudge up the past all the time and hold that in. Because you know what that does? That's like poison for your soul, everybody. When you hold that grudge and you hold that aggression and anger and mean. Now, do I still love all my mods and all the peeps who came in? Absolutely, because that's on me, everybody. I still love them. I still appreciate all the times they sat in the chat and, helped out and whatnot. But if they're going to be rude and they're going to be obnoxious and they're going to be disrespectful to me, my mods, and I've had mods that were disrespectful to other mods and I had to get rid of them. And then I'm like last on the list. If you're disrespectful to me, then I'll get rid of you too. So those are like my 3 basic rules for mods. Don't be rude to the chat. Don't be disrespectful to the chat. Don't be disrespectful to other mods, and don't be disrespectful to me. And I've had to remove them because they broke one of those 3 rules. Which I hate doing, everybody. If anybody likes getting rid of people, if you like firing people or banning people or whatever, there's something wrong with you. There's something big time wrong with you. I don't like doing it. I don't want to do it. I want us just to chill and have a good time and party. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. I want to just have a good time. I just want to have a good time every day. I want to have a good time hanging out with my family. I want to go into my kids and say, hey, how you doing today? And they're going, I'm doing great, Daddy. Or, hey, Daddy, I need some help with this or that. That's what I'd like in my life, everybody. And I work at it every day. And some days you have good days and sometimes you have bad days. Again, you're not alone. So if you're struggling, you got depression, no one seems to be supporting you, and you're having that problem, sometimes I lean on you guys. I lean on the chat here if I'm having a rough day. Sometimes I'll lean on the wife or whatnot as well, and try to get backup from her or whatnot, or extended friends or extended family or whatnot. But sometimes in your life, you got nobody. You got nobody to lean on. So you can come in my channel, and I'm going to give you some love right now. Here, we'll give you some chat love right there. There's 1,000 kiss caps, and I appreciate you being here. And I appreciate how awesome that you are as well. So let's say hello to everybody else, and let's actually play some games here, everybody. There I go. I'm having another Kismet story time. Sometimes we go a little long in the front. Yeah, emotional intelligence is rare these days. Yes, people are just so hardcore, and they're so hard-headed. They're right, and everybody else is wrong. And everybody, if they don't like what they like, they're going to tell them how terrible they are, or a terrible human being. And, oh, you disagree with me? Well, then you're a terrible person. It's okay, everybody. In my day, some people like baseball, and some people don't. Some people like football, and some people don't. And that's okay. I like baseball. That's my favorite. And the Angels being, home team, everybody from California. Those are my peeps. And every game I went to, everybody, every single game I went to as a kid, they lost every single time. And then the year I moved out of LA and moved to Tennessee, because my wife wanted to move here so we could raise kids and whatnot, and then get excellent schools. They went all the way, and I missed it. I missed it, everybody. They went all the way. It was a tragedy, everybody. Tragedy, I missed it, but it might have been my fault. So I took one for the team, everybody. I moved out of the state so the Angels could go all the way. Maybe I was the jinx. I was the jinx in the team. And sometimes, a lot of people are very much into their various teams, right? And so they'll do whatever. They'll have their fingers crossed. They'll do a thing to rubbing the rabbit foot, whatever positive vibes they can give to their team. As well. Oh, yes, Titus. It's horrible for a hospital. Yes. Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, they just left me right there. You have anxiety disorder? It's bad? Hey, I'm right there with you. I didn't even know that's what it was. I was driving to pick up my kids, and I started really feeling I was having a heart attack. My arm started hurting. My chest started just bam, 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 bam. And I was like, wow, what is going on? But, I put a lot of pressure on myself, everybody, because I don't want to die. I don't want to, lay down in the bed, and that's it. That's game over for Kismet. So if you don't push yourself, you'll never know where your boundaries are. And if you don't keep pushing that boundary back, especially when you're really, really ill, you'll just waste away. And I watched my dad do that at 70 years old. And I watched my wife's grandmother do that, waste away, because they weren't pushing her to get out of the bed anymore. They stayed in one of those beds, and they had hospice come out, and they just wasted away until they were gone. And I didn't want to do that at 45. Everybody, they're in their 70s, 80s, and 90s, right? They had a really good run. Of course, you'd always want longer, but not at 45. Everybody to waste away in a bed and I have to have people take care of me forever. I don't think so. Not at all. Oh, you had a panic attack a couple weeks ago, and you've never had a panic attack. So you got I had to get Xanax script. Oh, well, there you go. I am death. Well, now you know that about yourself. See, and I know that about myself too. If I go too far, I know I'm going to have an anxiety attack. I know I'm going to have a difficulty functioning, and now I'm going to get really, really dizzy. That's the worst part. Is that it's like all these complex compounding factors, right? I got sleep apnea, so it's difficult for me to rest. And then because it's difficult for me to rest, it compounds my my dizziness, my vertigo that I constantly have, because I have a middle channel ear imbalance, and also my throat was closing up at the same time, which was causing it. And so these two agitate each other. And then on top of that, you got anxiety, and then it's like the trifecta of interacting problems. And you got to know that about yourself so that you can appropriately take care of yourself as well, everybody. You're eating better, and you're taking better care of yourself. And when you've done too much, regardless of what's going else in the world, like I did today, you just say, I really wanted to be there on the stream. I really wanted to not miss any streams, but I'm going to, because I'm going to prioritize my health, rest, feel better, get up, and then go at it with your full your full passion, your full strength. And that's what I do, everybody. That's how I re-energize. Like, it's because, at my age, everybody, I'm like an old iPhone. You don't go up to 100% anymore. You go up to like 60% energy, and then you go down to about 30%, and then you just shut off. That's called getting older. That's what happens when you're in your 50s, everybody, for sure. That's why I close myself off and watch Twitch or play Xbox or PS4. Well, there you go. There you go, I am Death. Well, man, big love to you, bro. Big love to you. I know that's a tough thing to live with as well. Oh, the mighty notorious TDK in the chat. Show some love. Hey, TDK, how you been doing, man? I hope you've been really, really well. Appreciate you coming in, showing some love. Just having a little Kismet stream therapy moment here, as we do. Hey, Air Luna, thanks for coming in. It becomes a wallflower to hide from the bandhammer. Well, there you go. Watch out. My mods may get you. Let's see. Sounds like Kismet that they've the year that you moved away. They won. Yes, they did. They went all the way. They won the World Series. They won the World Series when I moved away. And again, I just, consider myself, I took one for the team, everybody. I moved out of there so they could go all the way. I don't know. Maybe I was jinxing the team. Man, I'm one of those things. I forget what that movie is, everybody. They had a movie with this guy, and he was so unlucky that the casinos paid him to walk around and make people lose money. I think it was called A Cooler or something like that, where like when somebody was really hot and they were winning, they would send that guy over there because he was so unlucky, and then the guy would start losing. I don't know if I'm that guy, everybody. I don't know, but that's how it goes. With your throat, do you have a CPAP? Yes, that's what I was talking about earlier, that I did get the CPAP, and because I have an overbite, it makes me feel like I'm suffocating. So it makes me feel like I'm going to die, and I can't sleep. So that's a little drawback. What I got is a mandible device, which what it does, holds your jaw forward. So it's like you go to your dentist, and it has like a little metal rod between the top and the bottom, and they custom feed it to your teeth, and then it holds it forward. But you know what your doctors don't tell you, everybody? And I'm going to tell it to you straight. You know why you are probably ill? It's because you're overweight. That's why. That's the truth. That's the truth of the thing. You're overweight and you're not taking good care of yourself. That's something I had to tell myself. That Kismet, you've been spending too much time eating candy and ice cream and soda, and you've been doing all of that stuff for 30 years, and you got to take ownership of how your health is doing. And so nobody told me that, everybody. I said, look, I have to start taking care of me because I've been taking care of everybody else for so long that I have stopped taking care of myself. And when you come to that, I got kicked. I was sitting there so long. When you come to that realization, then it's all on you because no one else can do it for you. There's no one who can go and make you run on the treadmill. There's no one who can say, today's the day, you better go on the treadmill or, I'm going to hold you hostage or whatever crazy thing that people would do. You can't do that. You've got to do it. You've got to be mentally strong here to get up every day, eat better. And I used to have like a bowl of M&Ms, everybody, the peanut M&Ms right here sitting right next to my desk. And I had this giant epic cup that I put them in as well. And I'd sit there and be eating those M&Ms all day long. And I'd have a soda that was this big, 44-ounce Dr. Pepper. I'd have it sitting right here at my desk. I'd be drinking it all day long. But now this is water, everybody. And again, I lost that 50 pounds, and I don't want that 50 pounds back because it did make a huge difference. A huge difference in how I slept and how comfortable I was sleeping. And then, of course, I also got allergy stuff because I found out I had really bad allergies as well. There's another compounding factor as well. And so I started, taking care of those things, working on specifically helping with those conditions. Now, they're never going to go away. So now you're just in a management state. How well can you manage you and your health? And a lot of people do it, especially when you get older and you're in your 60s and 70s and whatnot. You see people all the time managing their health. They get up every day. They have their little pill box, and they got to take their pills. They do that every single day so they don't, so their blood pressure doesn't go really bad, so their sugar doesn't go, and all of those things. And most of that is caused because you just don't take care of yourself. You're in bad health. Because you're eating terrible food and whatnot. So that's the honest truth. If your doctor was honest, and if mine was, he'd say, Kismet, you're not taking care of yourself. That's what you should be doing. Now, back in the day, they'd probably tell you that, but today they don't. You know why? Because they want to make the money. They want to give you the pills. They want to give you all of this stuff. that fixes the symptoms but not the root problem. Because they can't just tell you, hey, you're fat. They can't just tell you, hey, you're fat, you need to take care of that, because that's what they should have said to me, because, I was very overweight, but I was 230 pounds at 5'9". That's a lot of weight, everybody. That's a lot of weight. And that did just happen overnight, everybody. That's like, 5 pounds this year, 5 pounds that year, 5 pounds the next year, 5 pounds the next year, over 20 years. Clicking off like this. And then before you know it, you think, oh, well, I'll get around to it, but you never do. You never get around to it. You know why? Because you're surviving. You're just trying to survive. You're trying to keep food and water and shelter for your kids and your family, and you just keep working at it, and you never take the time for you. And you're like, well, I don't have enough time in the day. Sure you do. You just got to give something else up. You got to give something else up. That's the honest truth. Again, I always tell it to you straight, everybody. And I'm that person too. I'm struggling as well. I want to sit here and eat candy and ice cream or whatever. That's my biggest thing is sugar. Massive sugar addiction, everybody. No other addictions. I don't do drugs or drink alcohol because I fall down without the alcohol now, so I had to give it up. It's not like I drink that much anyway, everybody, but I certainly don't want to do it now that I have vertigo, because I'm going to get injured. I'm going to really hurt myself big time. So that's what they don't tell you. And if you want the straight deal, you're in the right stream for that, everybody. That's what they should tell you. You're overweight. You need to work on your weight. You need to work on your health. That's what you need to do. And that will fix a lot of your problems. Not all of them, because, again, some of mine, even if I was the most healthiest and I, had Arnold Schwarzenegger, pythons going, you guys know what I'm talking about, and I was rocking and I was super healthy or whatever, those conditions would not go away, but they would be better. They'd be better off, and I would be better off with those things. So that's what I work at every day, everybody. I work a little bit on my health every day. I track what I'm eating. I look at, did I eat a lot of candy or whatnot today? And the really want to do is hold yourself responsible. You start writing that stuff down, everybody, that really holds yourself responsible. And you know what? If you fail, if you go have yourself a pizza or a piece of cake or whatever, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, maybe, you had a bad day, you got off track, whatever. Don't make it an excuse to stop. That's the biggest thing. Don't make it an excuse to stop looking after yourself, because that's the number one thing that people do. They go to the gym for a couple of weeks at the beginning of the year. They say, oh, I'm going to go do the thing. And then they're like, oh, well, I got to go do this thing for work. And then they stop doing it, and they stop taking care of themselves as well. So that's the biggest problem I find for sure. Hold on a second, everybody. I press some buttons and flip some switches. There we go. So yeah, that's how it goes. You're doing well here. Thanks for asking, kids. Yeah, hey, I like to know how you guys are doing in the chat. This is my favorite part of being a streamer, by the way. For those who are like, Kismet, get to the game. This is my favorite part. Sitting and chatting with you. If there was no chat, if you guys were just watching me play, I wouldn't do it at all. Not at all. It wouldn't be as fun. I'd have fun playing the game, but I think the interaction with the chat and talking and, you have your hard day and you can come in and talk about your hard day in my chat, and I can come in and I can talk about my tough day as well. And then together we feel a little better, don't we? I feel a little better for sure. Hopefully you feel a little better to know there's other people out there struggling just like you. And I can be a little bit of inspiration that it's okay to talk about when you're having a tough day. And then just try to move past it, move on, say, okay, tomorrow I'm going to try to, go back at it and do a little bit better, right? Because your only other option is to give up, and that's not an option for me, everybody. I'd never give up, ever. I am relentless in that way, and I'm glad I was given that skill, that I am absolutely relentless. I'd never give up, ever, because you know what the alternative is? It's basically death for me. If I give up, that'll be it. It'll be game over. And one day you guys will come here in the stream, and I will not be around anymore, so I don't want that to happen for sure. I just want to make every minute better than the one before. Make this one the best stream ever. That's why I call it BSE, by the way, for those who don't know, in the title down there. That's what that BSE. The best stream ever. And actually, I think this kind of is the best stream so far. We're getting there. As you get older, you can't expect a sweet one-day fix for the whole day you spent last 30 days. 30 years, exactly. Yeah, you can't, fix 30 years worth of problems and miss taking care of yourself, misuse of your your one body that you got to be instantly fixed. It takes a long time because it took you a long time to get to that condition. It'll take you a long time to get back. And so you have to build momentum. One day. Do today. And then tomorrow will take care of itself. And then, okay, tomorrow, a little bit tomorrow. So today, maybe you do shoulders. Tomorrow, you do legs. The next day, you do a calisthenic. Or you do it once a week. Or you do it 2 days a week. Whatever is comfortable for you. You've got to make it about you and not about what everybody else is doing. If everybody else is running 5K marathons, well, hey, more power to them. Awesome. But you got to customize it to you and what you know. Like me, I know the smartest thing to do is never to neglect myself of something. Because the second I say, oh, I can't have this thing like soda or whatever, then I will crave that like crazy. And I want that thing. And then it will become so overwhelming that, you'll give up and you'll go do the thing. But I say I can have anything I want. But I certainly don't want the weight back that I lost from stopping eating really bad food all the time and then drinking soda. Those are the number one and number two things for me. It's just eating poorly and eating excessive amount of sugar and whatnot. So I just took the hit, everybody. And you go through withdrawals, by the way, if you're stopped drinking soda like this. I used to have a 44-ounce soda. You can go see it in some of my past streams too. I'd have a 44-ounce soda that I'd be drinking. And you'd ride that sugar wave, and then boom, you would crash like crazy. Everybody, same thing with coffee. Everybody, you're riding that coffee, and you got to have you start to top out. Oh, more coffee, and then into the day. And then when you wake up in the morning, you're way down here, and then you got to have that coffee to get back to just normal. And then you have to get up there, and you're always climbing that thing, and then down and up and down and up and down. I'm off that roller coaster, everybody. I am off that roller coaster for sure. That sugar roller coaster as well. I would rather not be as energetic and be more even on my energy than to have those ups and downs all the time. And that's typically what sugar does for me. Is like sends me that boost, and then I'm like, yeah, let's go. You think I'm crazy now, everybody? You should go back and see some of my streams where I'm drinking that Dr. Pepper, man. You think I'm animated and excited and happy to be here on the stream? This is me naturally, everybody. This is how I am automatically, and I've been blessed with that gift of being, excited about just doing what I love to do. Speaking of, there's the Mothman Equinox. All right, that was enough Kismet chatting time. Holy mackerel, I think that was like an hour. But there you go. A lot of Kismet talk today, but we're going to get into some Fallout 76. Let's go. And for sitting through all of that, everybody, I'm going to massively shower you with a ton of love over on my Twitch channel right now. Look at this, everybody. Again, I appreciate you guys being empathetic. I appreciate you guys hanging out in the chat and say, Kismet, got your back, brother. I appreciate y'all. And I appreciate the ability to come in here and be honest and be straightforward and be to the point in what I got going on with me. I appreciate it. All right, so let's start with the basics, everybody. We're going to get in here again. Now, if you guys want to come join me, feel free to jump in the game. You love Kiss Chat time? Well, thank you, I am Death. Again, I would say it to everyone straight as well. Hydrate. All right, let's do it, Mathis. Let's really hydrate there. Woo. That water's good. And you're like, Kevin, it's just water. It doesn't have any taste. It's cold. That's what's good. It helps my voice, everybody. I found the coolest thing that I do is I put ice in this thing. Okay, non-sponsored, everybody. Again, I am going to tell you guys, get one of these iron flasks. You'll never regret it. You know why? Because it doesn't have any water on it. Right now, there's a bunch of ice in there, right? It doesn't have any water on it. No water on the bottom, which I had a problem. My previous cup would do that right next to my computers over here. And it keeps the ice cool for 3 days. So I put the ice in there. I have a little Cubulite ice, and I fill it up about that much. And it stays in there for 3 days. Because I don't open it. I fill it all the way up. And then I only open it, obviously, to fill it. But then I'll drink this in a day, and then I'll do that. I'll fill it up. There's be plenty more ice in there, so the ice will probably shrink to about here. And then I'll fill it up again, and then the next day is like this, and then the next day it'll be gone, and then I fill up with ice again, and then just keep doing that cycle. And it really does help my voice a lot, massively. It's kind of like having a cold compress for your voice, which is great. Which allows me to stream longer and be more comfortable when I'm here on the stream, which is awesome. So yeah, iron flask, and I bought that on Amazon. All right, so let's start with the basics, everybody. Let's run around and grab all of our loot. we're going to play a little bit of 76. We're not going to play for too long. We're just going to get in here and try to get our dailies done. Oh, we should turn our boost on. I'm just going to burn all these boosts now in here as well. Let's go seasons, and I got 4 of them, so I'm just going to boost like crazy. There we go. Get that boost going on. Down here, we got some free stuff. What do we got? I love free stuff. Carry weight booster. Like, I don't have 10,000 tons of those. All right, well, it's okay. Free is free, right? Oh, is there more free stuff in there? No, it's gone. Okay. All right, we got that going. Now, I got to find this Kachikami board game, so we want to work on that as well. But we definitely want to work on our daily. Oh, we already got one of them done. Let's track all of these. Now, our goal is get these dailies done, and we're going to re-roll some of these. Eat a vegetable, scrap headwear. I'd probably re-roll the scrap headwear. And again, I have 2 re-rolls. We're going to try to get those done. Nope, try it again. So I'm going to re-roll it and see if I get an epic. Nope, no epic. Man, my re-rolls, I don't know if they turned down the re-rolls there, but such is the way it goes. All right, so seasons, we're at 41. When do we get to the next thing? Again, I'm not even halfway, everybody. 46. Okay, so we got to get 5 more to unlock this. And we're going to get more atoms. Let's go Z. Did we already get our boosters? Yeah, so we already got some more boosters. That's why we have so many boosters. And I mean, it's Armageddon, everybody. It's you know, the end of the season is here, so we got to really lean in, because we got like a couple weeks and that's it, everybody. And in June they're going to be bringing that stuff in, which I appreciate them bringing stuff in for my birthday. So we'll be here for a special birthday stream as well, everybody. A special birthday stream as well. We got the Mothman Equinox going right there, and I might just be lazy and show up at the end. All right, let's see if we got anybody in. We got TARDIS in here backing me up. Oh, Bottle String sent me an invite. Well, Bottle String, I know who you are. I'm just going to invite you straight away, Bottle String. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. I hate it when it does that with my thing. So again, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and bring TARDIS in. Then I'm going to create a public team. If you want to jump in, if you're on my friends list, let me know. If that's one of, if any of those people are you, and you're like, hey, Kismet, that's me, make sure to let me know in the chat and say, Kismet, that's me. I'm such and such person. Otherwise, I will not add you in the chat. So you got to say, hey, Kismet, that's me, or I won't put you in there. But there we go. So we'll get that going. So now we got to do some stuff here to get this going. We've got to eat a vegetable, which we probably have some in here. Now we got to play a little game of what's a vegetable. Is a potato a vegetable? Yes, it is. All right. Potatoes are vegetables. Now we know. What about soup? Does that count? I don't know. Spoiled vegetables. Can you eat spoiled vegetables in a count? I don't think it did, because then it would have finished. Well, I tried, you know. Hey, worth a shot, right? Worth a shot to sneak around it. Yeah, no, that didn't count because it stops. Yeah, it stopped there. Does it consider corn a vegetable? It does. All right. Sometimes you never know, everybody. And then carrots. Yes, there we go. All right, vegetables done. What else? Complete in advance. Okay, we'll do the Mothman. Oh, it's 6 minutes in, though. Depends on when they started it. It's usually, most events are 6 minutes to 8 minutes. Sometimes as long as 10 minutes as well. So we'll put that down. And we got to trade out some serious amount of legendaries here. Over here. All right, like that. Over here. There we go. And put all this stuff in there. I'll make sure I didn't accidentally just get rid of some of my stuff I wanted to keep. No, I kept the cremator. Okay, good. I don't want to accidentally get rid of that cremator. I think it should be where you can block that stuff out and you don't show it. Am I in my power armor? No. But I did put it down somewhere. Where did I put it down? Over here. I put it down over here. Get in it. I got like the samurai power armor. So again, we're going to be doing this, then we're going to do Skull and Bones, and then we're going to try to get some Fallout 4 in as well. So stick around, everybody. It's going to be epic night. We're going to probably run a bit long, but we want to, you know, leave enough time so that we also get up tomorrow and do some 76 in my normal time. Because we got a big day tomorrow as well. A lot of stuff going on. We got Fallout 76. Later that day, we're going to do some more Skull and Bones, some Fallout, or wait, some factory, and then some Fallout 4 again. So we got a lot of stuff going on. So we're going to roll up in here. Oh, I still didn't get any ammo. I have 266, but I got to get my ammo. I got to remember that.
The heretics bring foul brutes with them. Let not your eyes deceive you. All you see before you must die. No matter its shape, man or beast, these twisted shadows all serve the will of the false ones.
All right, we got the cremator just in case. Oh, wow, I got that guy with one shot.
The foul dim ones are headed toward the waterside fire, children. You must protect it.
Wow, that thing can shoot really far. I forgot how far this thing can shoot, man. Now, I usually hang out over here.
Attack from all sides. Leave no pyre unguarded. Leave no heretic left standing.
Oh. Shooting off that way. Using the cremator because it's fun. Now you guys be thinking about where I can get a Catch the Commie board game. I'm gonna hit you guys up for that in a minute. And that's a special event, by the way, which is gonna roll off. By the way, I saw it on my Discord that they swapped the events. They swapped the Minutemen event for the other one, which was on the schedule. So it wasn't my fault, everybody. That was their fault. They did that. They swapped it after I put my thing out. Right over here. It's supposed to be Treasure Hunter, and it's actually the Mothman Equinox. So remember, don't blame me for that one. That was all them. Right there, Wiz coming in with a massive 8 months of sub love. Show him some love in the chat, everybody. Thank you so much, Wiz. Make sure to use those thank you emotes. Use those tip of the hats, some GGs. Show him some love over there as well. Fend off the final wave. Oh, let's get that salute.
Do you feel it? The wise one draws near. He awaits our signal.
I'm overburdened too.
Quickly, children, return to me upon the museum's rooftop. We must invite him to us to show him our love and
So
our
creepy every time and
gratitude.
awesome.
Dance, sing, shout, expel bile from your gut. Show emotion. Show.
You hear us, wise one? Come unto us. That expansion you feel in your mind. Oh, wise Mothman, you have accepted our invitation.
You feel enlightened by the presence of the Mothman.
Before your intellect. Come, children. Allow the wise one to gaze upon you. Bask. Bask in his infinite wisdom.
I love that last line. Infinite wisdom. All right, we got the Mothman cultist in incense, and we got the nightclub exterior sign right there. Man, we got a bunch of new stuff. We should go check it out over at the camp at some point here. But first thing I do is like, okay, I'm overburdened. I got to get rid of some of this stuff. Whee, jetpack. Oh, I actually landed without stomping. One of the cool things you can do in Fallout 4 is control your descent in the power armor. So as you're coming down, you can do a soft landing by just jetpacking before you hit the bottom. So you're just like, and then you stop. And then you don't have to wait for that stomping that happens which can be incredibly annoying. Wow, this is awkward. Right there is good. Awkward. All right, so we got our Mothman event in. And again, we're going to try to get some events in. We're going to try to get some stuff done. We got our copper done. There we go. Very nice. And we're going to scrap any weapons. Holy moly, look at all them weapons. I think I might have had some of those from last time. Right over there. All right, very nice, very nice. Okay, and I probably have a bunch of legendaries I got to get rid of. Let's go take care of that over here. Let's do it. So there you go. 76, let's go. Your tips helped me a lot in the wasteland. Well, you're welcome, Overrated Daisy. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. I try to help out. My fellow vault dwellers, we got to stick together, everybody. Now, I feel like that's like the theme of 76, everybody. Instead of what they tried to make it into, where all the vault dwellers fight each other, and it really has a great, hope for humanity in real life, everybody. All of the people who refuse to do that, who refuse to fight each other and make it like a PUBG kind of thing. Instead of that, they grouped together and they worked together and they tried to rebuild the wasteland and they built camps and they put on shows and they did all sorts of stuff in game and they helped new people and they gave them stim packs and they said, hey, welcome to the game. Get started, go in there and have a good time and all of that. That is the Fallout 76 community, everybody, and that's why this game is still going. Not only because Bethesda hung in there too, which I give them huge credit for, everybody. They took a big L. They took a big L on this one for sure. Because some of it was rightfully deserved, and then some of it they're just hating to hate, right? They never even played the game, and they're just complaining, and they say, that game sucks and whatnot because they heard it sucks, but they never actually played the game with other people. And whatnot. They're just like, okay, how many hours do you have in 76? Oh, I never played the game. Oh, really? And so you know all about it then. Which I find funny. I find funny that people are so clueless like that. I mean, it's not like I'm going to go in and talk about Halo and say, Halo is the worst game ever, blah, 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 or the show is the worst show ever. Though I've heard that. But I'm not going to do it. I haven't watched it. I don't know. I don't know. My opinion means nothing because I haven't watched it. And I have no opinion on it. There you go. There you go. So, yes, we are doing a late night one. Now, by the way, we used to do 76 on Thursday nights. But, man, I got so much stuff going on right now that we'll eventually get to it. Maybe get back to it. All right. Let's go ahead and see if we can offload some more of this stuff. Let's see if we got any legendaries. Yes, we got a radium rifle. A couple stuff here. All right. Now we're going to take a census in the chat, everybody. Does anybody know? Oh, is he actually trading? Yes. See, look. I got the whole world. You got the whole world to be trading to, everybody, but he's trading in my spot. But such is the way it goes. So let me get rid of some of this stuff on me. Clear all this stuff and get my caps for the day. I'm at 15,000 caps. I could probably go buy some stuff, I think. Sell all this stuff real quick so dude can get back in here because I think he's trying to sell some stuff too. Be just a minute, bro.
Citizen.
We got lots of stuff on me. Now see, look. This is me thinking of being considerate to somebody else. Watch this. And no good deeds goes unpunished. Look, I'm going to move out of the way. Oh, dude, no, he didn't need to use the vendor. All right, he left. He wandered off. So, yes. So, again, I'm thinking about somebody else. So I try to go in, try to get out of there as fast as possible so they can get back in there. Again, that's just the way I think, everybody. Oh, glowing blood on me right there. Oh, man, there we go. That's going to be worth some cash right there. Diluted radaways. Rad shield. Wow, I haven't seen that one in a while. All right, rad shield sold. I don't really need it. Excel. Look at this. Radaways. Way too many. Sell. Radex fine. Way too many stamp packs on me there. Let's get those off of me. Now, by the way, I have a perk that reduces the stamp packs, but you don't need more than about 10 or 20. Depends on what you're doing, really. But you don't really need more than that, I find. Boiled water. What else we got? Dirty water on me there. Wow. Okay, a bunch of purified water on me there. Spoiled meat. Too many sweet water special blends on me there. And probably get rid of a couple of those. Brahmin milk. Canned coffee. Maybe half of that. There we go. And we got our honey and our popcorn. Now, our honey is for a quest, and our popcorn is usually what I eat as well. But I can see it's taking it out of my thing. I think they really need to fix the fact that it's that your popcorn, when you're done eating it and you go too long, it comes out of your bar. And when you get more popcorn, it should go back into your bar. I mean, that's like a super simple thing that they should do, but they don't. Super simple. All right, how much caps you got? 63. Okay, well, I seriously doubt that this is going to be around 60. That's 735 caps right there, everybody, just from that 100 plus purified water. It's also because I have really high charisma too. This is something I talk about all the time. Oh, look at that. There's 80 right there. Again, this is how to make a lot of money, everybody. Purified water, both in Fallout 4 and in 76. I have an infinite source of cash, and it just keeps on coming. Now, it's worth only 5 here, but it's because I have my caps collected and all that. I could boost it more. But the tough thing is knowing, you got to do the math, everybody. So, 5 times 5 is 25. So we'll go back by 1 to 4, which will be 20. Sell that. And then what I do is I use my miscellaneous bobby pins, which I have 300 of them right now, which is a lot. And use those to get those last 3 caps. And then GG's. All good. All good. There we go. Good point. Stuck with it since the beginning and has come so far. Me too, Fistful. Me too. I've played since the Xbox beta. I actually bought a Fallout 76 Xbox. That's how hardcore of a Fallout fan I am, everybody. And so I bought it, and sadly that Xbox sits over there and is very underutilized. But if I have sponsorships or games that I want to play on Xbox, they're over there for the stream. And then my kids also play it and whatnot. I also have the older Xbox, the older PlayStation, that my kids can play on as well. Big time. As well. All right. All that is good. It's golden. Okay. Craft a grenade, mine, all that kind of stuff. Let's go in here and go into our crafting mode. There we go. Let's see if we can craft some stuff. I think it was throwing items, right? And let's make a throwing knife and see what it says. Yep. Okay, we got to make another. Oh, I see. I made 2 of them at the same time. See, I actually told it to make 1, but because I had my perk, it did 2 of them. So I love to do them 1 at a time in case it just knocks it out. There, see, it did 2 again. Right here. See? Fantastic perk, by the way. It's actually one of my favorite whenever you are... oops. I open my perk packs. Perk packs. 3. I like it when you open more than 1. It does this little box, everybody. Dad is washing the Corvega. Oh, it went away. But yeah, I just got a ton of them. Now, by the way, you can just hit tab to skip all of these. And these are looking really nice for some reason. And the one I really like is called Super Duper over here, everybody. Super Duper. Always have that on when you're crafting. I don't care what you're crafting. Anything and everything. That's going to help you out. All right, that one's super easy. Chew some bubble gum. I think I have some. I might have just sold it to the vendor. I don't think this stuff is bubble gum. I think this stuff is candy. Yeah, it's candy. So let's go see if we just sold some to the bank. Over here. Nope. Because I'm in the wrong category. Bubble gum. Really? No bubble gum. All right. Sure, I don't have it on me. Yes, right there. Strawberry perk bubblegum. Got it. I could have sworn I'd seen it. And that's because I just opened those perk packs. And so the perk packs give you bubblegum. That's why I did it. Okay, rank 42 already. There we go. Yeah. All right, nice. Now we got another event coming up. Oh, it's already going. Distinguished Cash. Oh, God, I hate that one. I hate that one. All right, we're not doing that one. We might do it at the end. We'll see. First, we got to go and cripple some things like. So I try to do all these first to get them out of the way so that I can. Oh my God, I got all those things too. So that I can do stuff with my crew, and I can do this stuff with my crew, but it's really, really unnecessary. It's this purified water is what's really weighing me down. Yep. Anything aid in here? Miscellaneous. Sort by weight, by the way, whenever you're doing your miscellaneous. Because that, look at those repair kits in here. Weighing me down a little bit as well. Holotapes. I always get these same holotapes every day. Gonna get like 100 of those things. Different patterns and wizard fortunes. I can put those away. Pipe. Pipe is life, everybody. Any junk, any mods. Yes, I have a mod on me. And then ammo. I don't have any. What I always look and see if I have any plasma cores. Right? I'm going to put these fusion cores in here. And then I'm going to take out my stackable 100% fusion cores. See, this way you only got one of them in your inventory. I got some fuel there, some camera film, and some 50 cal. Oh my God, I remembered. I remember to get my 50 cal out of here. Look at this. I've got, I got to make some more. I got 11,000 in there, everybody. I was running out of 50 cal, and I had 11,000 in the bank. Whoa! Holy mackerel, made me jump. Killshot Kitty, what a fantastic name. I love your name. Thanks for coming in, hanging out, everybody. We got a kitty raid in the chat. I'm going to dazzle you guys for just a second here as I go, for those of you who are Fallout fans, to my Vault Tech office. Let's go. Hello and welcome, everybody. Welcome to Vault 45. My name is Kismet. Thanks for coming in on that raid. I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys in right over there. There you are. And, of course, we're playing some Fallout 76. Then we're going to play some Skull and Bones. And then we're going to play out Fallout 4 Next Gen, The Dark Wanderer, where my character is just jaded and he's like just taking it out on everybody in the wasteland. It's very, very fun to try those options I haven't done before. What up, Kitty Killshot? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for teleporting in to Vault 45. Of course, they call me Overseer Kismet or the Wasteland Tycoon. I've been gaming for 50 years, everybody. You now know somebody who's been gaming for half a century, since the Magnavox Odyssey in the early 70s. I've loved being a gamer my whole entire life. I don't care what anybody else says. Love what you do, everybody. If you love being a gamer, love that. If you want to be an artist like me as well, been a graphic designer for 30 plus years as well, do that as well. If you love to dance, sing, whatever it is, don't let anybody stop you. I've had an incredible career. Not only do I get 100% in games sometimes, but I got 100% in real life, everybody, in graphic design. I've done every type of design that you can do. All the graphics that you see here in the stream are pretty much for me as well, including all my my advanced stuff like this. So how was your stream there, Killshot Kitty? I love your name, by the way. I absolutely love it. What a great name. And I would assume that you are awesome at the kill shots. I'm expecting to see some killer kill shots from you as well. And again, welcome everybody. My name is Kismet. I'm a partner streamer here on Twitch and on YouTube. I'm actually multi-streaming at the same time right here. Let me go ahead and give you a shout out in the chat there. Oh, of course, if I know how to do a shout out there. Right there. There we go. Did that? Yes. All right. What were you playing? Yo, you were playing 76. Oh, awesome. Awesome. I've been playing 76 since it came out. I'm a huge Fallout fan. Fallout is my favorite series. I played it back in 97 when it came out. I played all the Fallouts, and I played a bunch of them here on stream. I'm currently on playthrough number 11 of Fallout 4, The Dark Wanderer, the next gen, which is what we're doing later tonight. And of course, I've been playing 76 since it came out on the Xbox beta, which I was just talking about just a minute ago. And I've loved it ever since because I think the best part about Fallout 76 and the best part about Twitch as well, by extension or in relation, is the fact that the community is so amazing. That's what makes Fallout 76 the best, everybody. Not just the technology or whatever, and the fact you're playing like Fallout 4 with friends. That's basically what it is, everybody. It's the fact that the community is so awesome. That they do giant builds and they put on plays and they help new players and they really are trying to do the theme of Fallout. If you don't know what the theme of Fallout is, it's to go, or the Vault Tech anyway, is to go and rebuild the wasteland and to win the hearts and minds of the fellow Vault Dwellers and Wastelanders out there as well. And of course, it doesn't always go to plan, which also makes it super fun. All right, well, let's get back into it, everybody. Let's get back into some 76. Let's go. Now, again, if you're all worn out there, Kitty, Killshot Kitty, I'm just going to call you Kitty for short. I hope you don't mind. If you're all worn out and you got to go and you got to relax, take it easy off your stream, you're welcome to go right ahead. I appreciate you bringing your awesome community into mine. Make sure to hit that follow button, everybody, because I do a lot of Fallout here in the stream. And I appreciate everybody that comes in here to Vault 45 and chills out with me, with my crew, the Teamwork Tycoons, from time to time. We do a lot of awesome stuff as well. And of course, if you like free stuff, I'm also the way to go, because guess who my sponsors are? Bethesda Gear. I've literally given away thousands of dollars worth of killer stuff, and you might need some great mentats like I've got. Look right here, great mentats that Bethesda sent me, as well as I got a holotape and all sorts of other little goodies, dog meat and whatnot here on my desk. But most of the stuff that I get, by the way, that they'll send me, they say, hey, Kismet, we got this new thing. You want to show it to your stream? I'm like, sure. Hey, stream, look at this. I got this new thing. Guess what? I'm going to give it to you. It's like $150, whatever it is, statue or whatever. I wanted dog meat that was really cool. I gave that out. I had like an articulated Mr. Handy. We gave that out on stream. I do appreciate them sponsoring my channel, because I think that's awesome. It's like my favorite thing to give stuff out, because I know you guys appreciate it. You guys will, really take it and put it in your collection, or maybe it'd be the first thing in your collection. You never know. I've also given away a ton of Starfield stuff and all sorts of cool stuff here in the stream. I literally give away thousands of dollars worth of stuff here in the stream, because I put every penny right back into it. And I try to bring a little joy and positivity into people's day. That's what I'm all about. So not like the GTA community that tries to kill you every time. Well, there's always those toxic percentage, right? There's always those toxic percentages as well. But I think the greatest thing about Fallout 76 as well, and I was talking about this a little earlier as well, is the fact that everyone didn't do what Bethesda thought they would do. And that's everybody come out of the vault and start fighting each other. Now, there's a small percentage that did do that PvP stuff. I thought it was a big mistake, and I was right. I'm just saying. I could have told them that. I've been gaming for 50 years. I could have told them how that was going to go. So it went horribly wrong. And then I told them that no NPCs would be a terrible idea. But I understand it lore-wise, because you're the first people coming out of the vault. Because 76 is a prequel to all of the other Fallouts. So you're the first people to come out of the vault, only 25 years after the bomb. So if you're the first peeps out, everybody, there ain't going to be nobody left. They got pretty much nuked and annihilated. Until the few survivors came from other locations back into Appalachia, which of course is the Wastelanders, which is one of my favorites, and I could have told them that too. That hey, you're going to need to bring those NPCs back in again, because nobody wants to sit and talk to the terminals and computers only, and just be lonely in the Wasteland, because they thought people would keep each other company in the Wasteland. But again, the cool thing is the community rose up and said, look, no, we're going to help new players. We're going to go in and we're going to do all these builds. And we're going to work together to rebuild the Wasteland. And I love that part about 76. The community is the absolute best part of it, for sure. And that's what keeps bringing me back every day. I played 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, typically during the day. But I missed earlier today. I was having some medical problems. So I got up and said, that's it. We're not missing today. We're going to get in here. We're going to get going, because I'm way behind on my season, everybody. I'm like so far behind. I'm like halfway through the season, and I have 2 weeks left to get to the end. So we got to get cooking. So right now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do some dailies nice and easy. We're going to go ahead and get in there and rock my pepper shaker right now. Now, the pepper shaker is awesome. Now, pepper shaker is like a shotgun. It's like a Gatling shotgun. And so what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to our various sets that we have. One of the great advantages of Fallout 76 is you have different sets. You can change your perk cards and your perk points after level 25, which is a great feature, which I think a lot of the features that they've done, they have just tons of amazing features and upgrades that they've done to the game from Fallout 4. Great example, sort by stack weight, AoE looting, the fact you can see your mobs when you kill them and they highlight when they're down, the legendary exchange, the selling from the vendors. I mean, they really came through with a lot of innovation over Fallout 4, and I feel like they should take a lot of those features and roll them back, bro. That's what the next gen update should have been. I mean, that's an easy win. That's an easy W, everybody. I don't know why they don't just take the easy W over there, but that's sometimes. I don't know. Another easy W. Who in the chat loves Fallout New Vegas? Who loves New Vegas? Who thinks that that's like the best Fallout and the best protagonist ever done in the Fallout franchise? Let me know in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. And if you think so, I think the easy thing for them to do is to remake it. Have Obsidian remake it, by the way, because they've made an awesome job on Outer Worlds. I love that as well. They can go in, remake it, but change nothing, because it's already perfect and amazing the way it is. Just upgrade it in a modern engine. Don't do anything else. Leave all the dialogue and all the stuff the same and just make it as amazing as it is now. We just get a modern version of it, right? And that's just printing money because I own about 5 copies of Fallout New Vegas. Everybody, I own it on Steam, and I own it on here, and I own it on there, and I bought it on floppy or CD or whatever it came on originally, and whatnot. And I would buy it again. I would buy it again if they came out with a next-gen version of it. That's the one they should have done next-gen. Right there, for sure. And of course, if they do Fallout 3, I see, yeah, Dead Kid, Fallout 3, yes. So Fallout 3, another amazing version of it as well. Great beginning of Fallout 3 as well, by the way. I love the beginning of Fallout 3 when you start in the vault and you run around and you do all that. That's a really great, cool version of that as well. Again, another one, the remaster, but change nothing, right? And don't put their spin on it. I hate it when they do a remaster and then they put their own little spin on it. You know, if it's already perfect, you don't need to change nothing. Just make it more accessible to everybody so they can play the game in like high fidelity on their Xbox or PlayStation or PC. And just upgrade it to the modern engine as well. And they already have all the tools to do that. They have the tools, they have the talent. All they got to do is do it, right? They got to make a commitment. Look, we're going to do this thing. But hey, again, I'm just trying to get them the easy wins, everybody. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take out Action Boy over here, and one of my favorite perks in the game is this one right here, Enforcer, because it goes off a lot, everybody. What it does is has a chance of crippling the limb, and that's what I need to do for my daily over here. Now, I also have my boost on right now. See, I got 40% because I'm so far behind, and I'm getting a bunch of these boosts from the season itself. And I'm using my tickets to unlock those boosts. And so I have 23 hours to use my boost and go cripple a couple ghoul legs. So I'm going to go do that right now. We're going to go ahead and bounce down. The best way to do it is down to Site Charlie, because not too many people go down there, everybody, unless they're going to launch a nuke. You just go down there and you blow it up on them as well. Hey, Twitch Cops in the chat. What up? You agreed. Exactly. Agreed. Change nothing. Let the mods do what the mods do best. Exactly, Dead Kid. And they can just take a, like a great example for the next gen update. It's kind of meh, especially on PC. On Xbox, of course, you guys are getting a lot more because you didn't have all the cool features of the PC in the first place. So it's not like you're getting more. You're just getting the stuff that you should have got anyway. I think that's just my honest opinion. What they could have done was gone in and looked at the unofficial mod. Oh, I forgot to get some shotgun ammo. I forgot to get some shotgun ammo. All right, we're gonna have to back away. We're gonna have to run away. No, run away. I don't want to waste my ghoul there. Jump off the mountain. Run away. All right, now if I get away quick enough, oh, he's gonna follow me. Run away. Now. I'm bravely advancing in the opposite direction. You're like, Kismet, why are you running away? Why don't you just blast him? Well, I don't want to blast him because then I won't have him to finish my daily with. Because Kismet got talking to the chat, and I do this all the time, everybody. There's always something calamity happening in my stream. That's why. Oh, and he's still on me. All right, I'm out of here. There's always some calamity going on in my stream. I hate that interrupt. See that interrupt? That's another thing they should take out of the game. I hate that interrupt. They got to take that thing out. So you don't have to kill the mob. You can just run away. And eventually, sometimes for a very, very long way, you're still after me. Still after me. Well, I'm going to try to get to a point where it's hard for him to get to. Nope. God, he follows me for a long way. God, I forgot they follow you so long in 76. Yeah, still after me. All right. Might have to do a little trickery here. Is he still after me? Ah, there he is. All right, jump down here and then try to bail. Let's see if we can outsmart him here. All right, now the trick is not to get hit. So you try not to get hit. Now he's up here and he's trying to run around and find you. I'm hiding on the set here. On the side here, you can see I've got 6 seconds left. And again, I'm trying not to kill him on purpose, so when I come back, he'll be there and I can cripple his legs and then get the thing. Now there's other ghouls over there, by the way, I could do it on. But I'm just showing you a great little trick if you do what I did and forget the ammo and have to go back as well. Lady Asylum coming in. What's up? I'm doing good. Yeah, no ammo. You like that, Carrot Gaming? That's a classic Kismet move, everybody. It's okay to make mistakes in life, everybody. It's going to happen. Just admit to your mistake. Oh, I made a mistake, and then you roll on. You move on to the next thing. Let's go over here and get some shotgun ammo as well. And I've got a smidge in here. I've got about 16,000, so, that ought to hold me over for a minute. And I don't typically carry shotgun ammo with me as well. And that's because I typically use my my 50 cal, and it's more of a tagging weapon than a killing weapon. If I do want to do a killing weapon, I could definitely, you know, make a set that's like the bloodied set and all of that stuff. I don't do meta sets, everybody. I do my own thing. I like doing my own sets. All right, so let's do this again, this time with some ammo. Might be incredibly more effective. We might even turn the sound on as well. All right, there we go. No, don't need no power armor. All right, there he is. He's back. All right, let's party. Let's load. Now, the cool thing about ghouls, everybody, is that the second you cripple them, they are mostly useless. They'll just lay on the ground until you grind them up like that. And there we go. Boom, got another one. Nice. All right, kill a floater. We know where to go to that. We can go way down here to Nicholas End. Wipe out these floaters. Floaters are a little tougher, but I like to use my power armor because it's got a jetpack. But then again, as you'll see here in a second, I also have a jetpack too. So I have a dual jetpack. I have a jetpack on my character and then also a jetpack on my kind of samurai power armor I've got here as well. All right, we'll just do that so we have the resistance against these peeps. So we're going to go pop over here to the Nicholas End where there are some of these floater guys that we can get. Doing well, are you? I'm doing pretty good. I had a rough day today, but I'm feeling much better now that I'm hanging out with all of you. Not kidding, not kidding. I always feel better hanging out here on the stream. All right, now speaking of 50 cal, let's get the 50 cal out, get it loaded, and let's get it riled up. Say what up over there, little suckos. Now, for you lower peeps, just thought I'd point out that these floaters are actually super mutants. That's right, those peeps have taken the FEV virus, and that's how they got right there, like that. They're actually considered part of the super mutant family. Right over there, look at that, easy peasy. Got it all done, and of course, look at this. See how the mobs highlight so you know where they're at? Especially when they're hiding in the bushes like this, you might have lost track of where they went. This is something I suffer in with Fallout 4 all the time, man. It's like, where'd my loot go? Especially when you got like unique loot, like legendaries and things like that, and you can't find them. That's a feature that should be rolled back. AoE looting, rolled back. Oh, Project Paradise up right now. We might have to get into that. All right, so chat, where can we find a Catch the Kami board game? I'm going to let you guys go ahead and do a little bit of Backseat Gaming. Watch the Backseat Gaming normally, but if I ask you, then it's okay. Where is the Catch the Kami board game on the map? Where can I go and just pick it up right now? Let me know. And if you're correct and I can find it in game, then I'm going to shower you with a bunch of Kiz Caps, which is what you use to buy tickets for the giveaways as well. By the way, rocking the classic Kismet logo, by the way, the double dragon, from way back in the day. I love this shirt, everybody. I think that logo turned out amazing, didn't it? It turned out amazing. All right, where do you think we could find that board game? Again, I think it would probably be at Mama Doce's, if anywhere. Let's try Mama Doce's real quick here. And we might go to that Project Paradise, too. How we doing on time? Holy mackerel, time flies by when I'm in the stream, everybody. It goes by really, really fast. For sure, like an hour and a half. Zip, like that. Zip, zip. For sure, for sure. All right. Oh, Tardis is saying go to him. Oh, you hit 1,000, Tardis. Hey, congratulations, chat. Let's show some love to Tardis in the chat. He hit level 1,000. He's been 900 for the longest time, but of course, I think he's got like 12 characters somehow, even though you can only have 5 in the game. But yes, he's saying go to him. All right, I got to find Tardis. Let's go to you. Right there, fast travel. Tardis is about to earn... Whoa! Tardis is about to earn you guys a bunch of Kiz Caps if I get away from this. I'm doing a lot of running away today, but I'm not really running away. I'm advancing in the opposite direction, as my chat likes to say. There we go. All right. There's no reason for me to kill all those mobs. I can get out of here. Freddy's Fear House of Scares. Really? Oh, man. I don't think I've been there in forever. All right. So I can actually teleport to where he's at. So I can go right here and say fast travel to him. We're up here at Lady Janet's Soft Serve. God, I don't remember this is even here. He's over this way. Let's go find him, see if there's one over there. And if he does have one, everybody, then you guys are about to get a bunch of kids caps in the chat. Let's go see. Let's go see. Really? Oh my God. Oh, there's a bunch of them in there. Did it count? Oh, you got to scrap it. You got to scrap it. Oh, okay. So you got to scrap it. So we got one. So yes, so it is at down the road from Lady Janet Soft Serve in this car. Where's Lady Janet Soft Serve? This way. So you walk up the way. All right. Now I'm one of those players, everybody. That's all like next level. You ready? Boom. Look at this. These are all the Fallout 4 settlements. This is called my settlement overseer. This is from when Fallout 4 first came out, by the way. And then I also have one for 76. So let's just make a note. So in the future, when I already forgot, right here, copy board game. This again was, oh, I've already forgot the name. Jeez, so bad. Lady Janet Soft Serve. Lady Janet Soft Serve. Down road in brown car. Okay, and you said the other place was Freddy Fear's House of Scares, and then the White Spring Refuge. Had the game room, White Spring Refuge game room. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that had a game room. Tui's and Freddy's there. All right, let's go check these other places too. I'm gonna go check those out real quick. All right, let's go try the refuge real quick because that one's an easy one to get to because we can just say fast travel and then go to the refuge. All right, so it has a game room with it in there. Let's go take a look. See, I think this is what's so cool about these dailies, everybody, is the fact that you can go around. Now, I'm not going to grab them if I find them. I'm only going to grab the one so that other people can find them as well. Unless I have to do more than one. No, I think I just do one. So there's a board room, a game room, with a bunch of games in it. Really? Let's go look. Oh, we just got a miscellaneous quest over there, and I'm not going to bother to track it. You got this guy who's in here. That used to be a quest you had to do. So where would that game room be? Yeah, I like how not only did you tell me, but then also it's still a puzzle that I have to figure out. And I love that. And so this is the kitchen, and this is the front area. This is the medical area back there. And here's the kitchen. This is like an office. A game room. Ooh, inquiring minds want to know now. Now I want to know. I want to know where this game room is. I'm looking for a room that has some games in it. And I'll hit you up if I can't find it. I'm going to look for it a little bit before I look at the chat. Because that's fun. That's fun to think about it. All right, what do we got over here? A little cigar box. To think about where it would be in the waifu refuge. Oh, look at this. Oh, I never even noticed this. See, look. See, I was doing something else, and then I found something else that's cool. Look, there's people living right there in little sleeping bags. All right. Go in this. Is this a door? No, this guy's got some sort of quest. All right, so we got these ladies who are, these are representatives of the settlers and the raiders, which you could do a quest to get your rep up with them. Again, more medical areas. Man, I forgot. See, when you're looking at it in a different way, instead of just running through, you're looking at it to find a specific room. I think that's pretty cool. More medical stuff on this side. And there's that medical lady that we usually talk to. Okay, don't see it here. Let's go. And that's going to go down to there. Where else would it be? It'd be up the stairs to kitchen, HQ kitchen helipad. Helipad this way. So let's go down this way, and we've got stairwell. We can go down. We've got a room back here. Again, you probably already told me in the chat, but I'm not going to look yet. I'm going to look around just for fun. Let's see. Up on top, a construction back here. Whatnot. I'm gonna believe you if you tell me there's a game room in here somewhere. I'm gonna look around for it. I don't remember seeing it, but if you say so, I'm gonna give it a shot. Employees only. Back here. Oh, step packs. Nope. Oh, there's a broom there. Ah, look, we had it. Remember how we had to find some brooms the other day? They're right there in the White Spring. Well, see again, when you're not looking for it, that's when you're gonna find it. Look at that. Dude fell down there. All right. Okay, where's this game room? Let's see. Right has it upstairs to the right with a pool table. Oh, okay. Upstairs with a pool table. Probably not this upstairs. I think it's a different upstairs. Let's go back. Pool table. Where was there a pool table? That's a good one. That is a real good one. I don't remember. Employees only. Oh, wow. I've been back here a little while as well. This is the kitchen that you do that quest from. Yeah, how do we get to that upstairs? There's a question. How do we get to that upstairs? Been a while, everybody. Been a while since I've been in here. Employees only over here. I think it's the one where you talk to the Enclave peeps. Pass the robot bartender and keep going down the hall. Oh, the robot bartender this way? Yeah, this is down. Is it down? That's White Spring Mall. This is probably inaccessible. Like an office down here as well. Ah, yes, okay. This area down here. Oh, past the scrap lady for the daily. Right. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. All right. Let's go check that out. I'm over here trying to remember all these other places now, too. I'm getting a little distracted from the mission. But we'll get there. Okay, I know who that scrap lady is. I know who that is. Oh, and we went back here. All right, we got to go back down. Back down. Whee! Boom. Okay, I'm going to find her. Let's go find that scrap lady. Back this way. Again, I feel like part of the fun is in the searching, everybody. Is in the going around and looking for it. That's why sometimes I don't like to know exactly where it is. Sometimes people are like, it's right here, it's right here. Don't do that. Part of the fun is me trying to, like you say, oh, well, there's a room that has this thing. And then I can go and try to find it on there. So, yes, bartender here, past the bartender. I think TARDIS is standing in there trying to help me. Yes, and here's that vendor you guys are talking about that does the daily, Sophie Wagner. Then the Brotherhood guy here. So if you pass the Brotherhood guy. Yes, there's that pool table. I saw you down here, TARDIS. I saw you disappear. I knew you down here trying to tell me down here. Yes, this is the game room. Wow, I've not been here in forever. And yes, there it is. Unstoppable board game. I don't know if they have any more. Yes, over here, Catch the Commie board game. So that is confirmed. So here's a bunch of caps for TARDIS helping me. And then here's a bunch for you guys as well. So again, I like to get started on the journey, and then see what happens along the way, right? So it's like a little mini quest from the chat. Hey, Kismet, there's a room in the White Spring that has a bunch of games. Oh, really? Let me go try to find it. And then if I can't find it, then I'll ask you to tell me. That kind of thing. It's like again, chat quest. Okay, so that's there. So let's go ahead and try the other one, which was the Freddy's Scary one. I've seen that before, and I forget where it is. All right, chat, you can just tell me where that is because I have a very few chats I'm going to find that. Freddy's Fear House of Scares. I might not even have that on the map yet because I'm a slacker in this playthrough. This is my 6th playthrough of the game, by the way. I deleted my level 650 character and started again when they went from the Bethesda launcher to Steam so that I could get all the achievements. So that means all of my loot, all of my weapons, all of my resources, all of my reputation, all of my patterns, gone. That's hardcore right there, bro. Top right. All right, top right. Oh, it's the one that does the it's the one that does that like Halloween thing. It's up here somewhere. Yeah. I think there's somebody in the way. Hunter's Shack. I don't think I have it. I don't think I've been there before. I thought it was by the Red Rocket truck stop. Well, cool. We'll get a new thing. Get a blowfly. Kill the Wendigo. All right. Where's it at from Abby's bunker? Up right? Up left? Down right. I thought it was somewhere in here, wasn't it? I don't know. I haven't seen it in a long time. Haven't been there in a very, very long time. I thought it was, again, by the red, kind of down here by the Red Rocket truck stop. Oh, wait, right there. Freddy's photographed Freddy's steak. Oh, I was right. I was right, everybody. But I don't have the travel point. So, yeah, Abby's bunker up left. See, there's a quest to make me go there. I have a quest in my quest log that says go to that particular location. In between the red rocket and bunker along the road. Thank you, Rocky Steel. Again, thanks, chat. I'm going to give you guys a bunch of kiss caps for being awesome. Now, again, only good to backseat game when I ask. Or help me out when I ask. When I don't ask, then let me fail and go on the journey. You know how it goes. Have a little bit of fun with that. All right, this way. Okay, well, we've been going on a little extra journey here today. We got to watch out, though, because we do want to get some other stuff in today. Especially some Skull and Bones stuff, because, man, they got a bunch of Season 2 stuff. And I went and watched that horrible, I feel so bad for them, everybody. They had nothing but audio problems, and I watched that thing for like 2 hours, and it was so incredibly painful to watch because the audio was so bad. Can't VATS that guy. Legendary Cultist High Priest. Oh, that's part of the quest. Let's blast him. Mothman's not with you, bro.
I can see it.
He can see it, everybody. All right, so what this guy does, he's like a unique NPC you'll see wandering around. You get the Cultist High Priest pack. The coolest thing from that, by the way, it makes a cool noise as well, is that you might get a unique pattern from it. So I don't see that I got one. And I got a legendary, very nice. And so we're gonna wander out over here. We better tag this. What is this? Bucket list. Oh, this is the bucket list stuff. All right, let's toggle that on. Actually, let's just use our regular marker. See, what I do is I put the marker behind the thing I want to do like that, and then I can see the marker in the chat or in the radar. All right, let's get our water up over here and have some of our popcorn. There we go. Gonna boost our AP here. Get us going across the wasteland. Let's roll. Yeah, again, I've been to most of these places in previous playthroughs, but in this playthrough, we've been just having fun running around, getting into trouble. Yes.
This place reminds me of
a time from long ago, once familiar, now hauntingly distant.
Okay. Plague rats. All right, let's see. Is it? Oh, look at the witch hat. That's cool. And a Halloween costume skull thing. Oh, they got a lot of costume stuff in here. Man, I totally forgot. I've not been in here in a very long time, everybody, since like last April was when I started this playthrough. And then, of course, probably...
Mommy, I come out now.
Did you learn nothing from your failures?
All right, where would it be? In here? In the kitchen? Look at this. Oh, hot plates, everybody. Every time you see one of them hot plates, grab it. Because that's some circuitry. I bet it should be out here. I don't see one, but that doesn't mean there's not one around here somewhere. Right there. Just by the fact that I haven't discovered it yet, and you helped me remember that it was even on the map. I'm probably going to give those kids caps to you just for that. Oh, up above. And I think this is exactly what dailies should do, everybody. They should take you to places you haven't been in a while. And have you re-look at that location.
It is time we knew the truth.
Such a fickle phenomenon. If only we
Oh,
could
a
reproduce
vault dweller from
with
94.
regularity.
Oh. Salute my fellow vault dweller, everybody. Sadly, you can't hold down E. It gets me out of my power armor. Can't hold down E and take that vault dweller out of there. I'm one of those people that take that vault dweller and walk her all the way back to my camp. Yeah, Vault 94. It's a bummer you can't get the vault suit. But yeah. The plan. There's a plan to something. Alright, I'm assuming it's hiding up here somewhere. Oh, we got a doorway up here. Leaving town. Oh, right in here. Yeah. Blast radius. Rad poker. Autopsy. Unstoppables. Don't see the actual... Ooh, military grade circuit. We're going to grab that. Oh, dollar bills. Radaways. Oh, man, this is a good spot, man. There's a lot of loot in here. Holy mackerel. A lot of loot in one spot. Makes me want to loot it all, but I don't really need it. And I might grab some diluteds for selling later. So yes, it probably was here. I'm going to bet it was here, and then somebody just grabbed it in the open world. So I'm going to give you the caps for that as well. So awesome, awesome. So now you all know if you get stuck on the same one as me, now you know where to go. Okay. Awesome sauce. Now we just need to go back and scrap the one that we have, and we'll have the spring cleaning done. Very, very cool. Is his name Gary? Gary. I mean, I don't know if that drove you guys crazy, but it sure did me. And I thought it was awesome. Again, another brilliant thing. You know, one of the things that I gave away here on stream, everybody, is I gave away a bunch of the hand puppets. You know, that Bethesda gear has. Hold on a second. Let me show those to you guys. Again, Bethesda gear is one of my sponsors. And they got the coolest stuff, everybody. And so they sent me a bunch of those little hand puppets from Vault 33. Hand puppet. Let me see if I can find them here. All right, hand puppet. Oh, are they all out? Oh. Oh, no. They sell them all out? Oh, no. I think they did. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, they got a bunch of Lucy stuff in here now, too. Oh, I'm going to bring up the thing. Look at this. They got Vault 33 stuff. They got a bunch of Lucy stuff in there as well. By the way, see this Vault-Tec Overseer bag? I got 6 of these that I gave out. These are really cool, everybody. These are really, really awesome. I gave them all away to my mods eventually, everybody. And I think I gave mine away to somebody, and then the rest of them I gave them to my mods, or I gave them out on stream or something like that. I forgot. But very, very cool. I really love those bags. But am I really going to use that bag all that much, everybody? Probably not. So I just give it away to you guys. So yes, Vault 33 is what I named. What's actually not Vault 33? What is it? Again, I look for puppet. What is the name of that thing? Hand puppet. Man, what's the other vault? It's 100 something. 103. Oh god, now I gotta know now, everybody. I gotta know. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. What was it called? It's 101. Ah, that's why I get my vault numbers wrong. 101. Oh, they don't have it in the store anymore. Oh, let me bring it up. It's Vault 101 is the hand puppet. And again, they sent me a bunch of stuff like mugs and things like that. I gave all that stuff out, which is pretty awesome. A bunch of Starfield stuff. Let's just look under Shop by Game, Fallout. Featured. Let's show A to Z. And show 48 products at a time. And then it didn't. Really? It has just those? No. Definitely got to have more. I'm going to click on one of them, see if it shows me some more. Fallout Gear Collection. Best selling. Well, it's not showing it, but it definitely has more than 48 products. That's for sure. But it shows a lot of cool stuff in there, and one of those was the hand puppet. I thought it was from Vault 33, but I'm just probably getting mixed up with the new TV show. It's also Vault 101, where the guy just has a whole box full of hand puppets, and then that's what he's doing. He's got a little hand puppet thing as well, which I thought was amazing. I thought that was an awesome thing in there. Maybe I can Google it. Hold on, let me Google it up. Hand puppet Fallout. Let's see. Bethesda gear. It's weird that I can't just find it on their thing now. Yeah, I don't think they have it on there anymore. Oh, those are unique items now. You can't get those anymore. Yeah, they're not on there anymore. Well, congrats to anybody who won that from my stream. Because you cannot get them anymore. And they're selling for like $50 on eBay right now. Right there, $50. So there they are, the hand puppet, everybody. Let me move myself over. So yeah, it's like a little hand puppet, so you can, do the things. It's Vault Boy from 101. Very awesome, by the way. Very, very cool. So I gave those away. And now they're a unique collector's item that you can't even buy anymore unless you buy it on eBay for twice the price. There you go. There you go. Yeah, should have been under the checkerboard. Yeah, someone else probably came and grabbed it, and that's okay. So, hey, show Bethesda Gear some love over there, but it's weird that it's not showing all the products, though. How about 24 products? 48 products. Something wrong with their website or something wrong with my browser. Because it should be showing me a bunch of Fallout stuff right now. Go home. Get your products. Shop all Fallout products. I think there's something definitely wrong with this. It should be. I should tell them there's something going on with that. I should be able to scroll through a bunch of this. Well, maybe they're working on it right now. Oh, look at the Nuka orange. That's cool. All right. Oh man, look out! I get all wrapped up in that cool stuff. Okay, back to the thing, everybody. Back to the game. I definitely could get wrapped up. All right, what do we got? Enclave events right now. Mothman Equinox 5 minutes ago. What are we doing? We're scrapping this so we can get the spring event done before I miss out on it, which basically it's over, I think, tomorrow. Or is it the 21st? I forget which one's tomorrow, which one's the 21st. Let's go look at the thing down here. Spring cleaning is over the 21st. Okay, so it's over the 21st. You got a few more days to get it done. Me, I'm going to get it done right now. Right there. Scrap, scrap, scrap. And then that should be done. Oh, I just screwed up. Ah, that sucks. All right, hold on. Now I got to go waste another one. Now I got to see if I can remember where it was. It was an ice cream cone. Don't tell me. Now I'm going to try to figure it out. It was an ice cream cone. Oh, my God. Me trying to find that. I don't know what it is about this particular map. In Fallout 4, man, I can find stuff pretty well on that map, but it's just like this map is like my nemesis. I don't know what it is. Could be my medical conditions as well. But now I got to find my way back. Now I know where this one is up here. I guess we just go to the Fear House. But I want to know where that little ice cream code is now. I should have looked at it in the overall map. Okay. I want to know where that thing is. I know where the other one is, but now I want to know Where is that little ice cream cone? Right here. Oh, it's way on the left side. See, I didn't even look at where it was at. All right, we're gonna go see if those are still there, because that's a pretty obscure spot to find those. So what I did, everybody, is I scrapped it while I was in my power armor. And if you do any of these quests while you're in your power armor, you basically don't get credit, and that really sucks, but such is life. So now I got to run down and see if that one is there. But now we know where it is, so that's going to be helpful. So we've got the ice cream place down there, which you can see it's got them. And then over here, my Sweetwater rolled off. We should have these in here. Oh, they reset too. And so we'll grab one, because we don't want to take them all. Though we could put them in the vendor for some peeps. Now, let's leave them there in case other people like look it up and they end up over here. Okay, back to my thing. So that was dumb, everybody. I was dumb. I learned that lesson the other day too. I did the same thing. I went and got some stuff when I was in my power armor, and it didn't count toward the event, which kind of sucks. You think you're scrapping it, you should get credit, and you got the Pip-Boy on. But I guess it's got to be able to detect that you have the Pip-Boy, and then when you're in power armor, it basically takes your regular armor, and we now know that it takes your Pip-Boy off as well. So there you go. So all of that stuff is removed, and you don't get credit. So I got to go get another one. So let me get out of my power armor this time. And I've already adjusted my Pip-Boy to the Abraxo one, which you can see I've got it on right there, Abraxo. And then now we go on. So if you have the same problem, everybody, you're like, Kismet, I don't know why it's not working. See, that's what's great about me failing here as well. Because if you have the same problem, then you know how to fix it as well. So now when we scrap it, we got the credit. There you go. So again, if you don't get credit, make sure you're not in your power armor. All right, there we go. Now we should get our challenge. And then we got events challenge. We got all of those. And what was the one that we get for week 2? Rip Daring Bin. All right, we got a bunch of stuff we got to put down. Man, I don't even know if I'm having enough room. So we got the Mothman Incense Burner. We'll put that over here next to our fog machine. Yeah, that's working. Cool. Cool. What else we got? We got the nightclub exterior sign. Holy mackerel, that thing is massive. Oh, I know right where to go in that one. Hold on, let's go to our new place. Not the high stakes. The root cellar. Oh god, what was the new one? I forgot where I put it. Where did I put the new one? Here? Soundstage. What was the newest? It was an outside one. We got our lizard in there. We've got our atrium pillar. This one. The Flatlands. That's what it's called. I have all of the shelters, by the way. I have all of them. That's what basically that base is all about. Check it out. All right, we got some stuff out here that we got going, so we'll try out our new stuff and build this out here. Yeah, there we go, Quintino's. And then we got the Braxo dryer. All right, cool, cool. We'll put that down. And the washer. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if those actually do anything. I don't know. And then we have the Rip Daring trash bin, which I kind of feel like that's going to be like a storage transfer. Oh, it's a stash. Okay, so that's a stash. Oh, that actually, you can use it. Actually makes a noise. Makes that old dryer noise. I remember that as a kid, everybody. Now I have a dryer that makes this like ding, 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 happy noise, and in the old day it was like whenever your dryer would finish. All right, is that it? That's all we got out of there? I could have sworn there was some other stuff. Hold on, let's go look at what the other stuff was. The dryer set. We got a perk card pack. That's where I got those 3 perk cards from. Basic kits. That's where I got that from. Some score. Nuka-Cola mix pack. Scouts banner, which I got. And legendary modules. Okay, so yeah, it's the dryer set, and the Rip Daring bin. All right, well, I like that. I think that's pretty cool. It's just a stash. I was hoping it would be like an actual trash can that you go around in the world. Because in the world, there's actually trash cans you can get. So if you're looking like for canned dog food, you go look in all the trash cans at the White Spring where all the vendors are. Just go in there, make sure you got your perk on that gives you higher stuff for meat and trash cans or food containers, basically is what that is. And I forget the name of that one. I think it's under Perception. Yeah, Butcher's Bounty right there. So you get Butcher's Bounty on, and then that one will have a chance to get extra meat. Well, basically what it does is it gives you extra stuff in trash cans as well. Okay, well, we got all that done. I'm going to go over here, since it's been 12 minutes, and basically just slack off and get the credit while everybody else did the hard work. So there we go. Remember Vault 34? Scary, exactly. Is the map bigger on 76 than 4? Yes, it is 4 times larger. 4 times larger, but it's not as dense. I think that's the biggest problem with it.
Wise Mothman, you have accepted our invitation.
Oh, I got it right the last second. Oh, come on, Chad. Come on, that was pretty awesome.
Allow the wise
I did nothing, and I got the rewards. Awesome.
Bask in his infinite wisdom.
That's pretty awesome, everybody. And I got XP gain for that too. I love how I just show up at the last possible second. I think if I had just waited half a second longer, everybody, I would have missed it. That's pretty awesome. Now, of course, I didn't get all the XP, but watch, I can still get the boost. Yeah. All right, awesome. Crushed it. Right at the very last minute there, too. Let's see what we got from that. Did we get any new patterns? No. Didn't get any new patterns, but we did. We actually got the event, so very funny. All right, we're out of here. I pretty much got all of my stuff done here. And we might be a good time to take a quick break and switch over to some Skull and Bones, because, man, we got so much stuff to talk about over there. Again, I did put a lot of the stuff in the thing. Now, again, if you guys want to come join me from Skull and Bones, we got to get to work, man. We got some stuff to do. We got to get some stuff done before the end of the season, for sure. I think that's good. And again, thanks to my team for coming in. Thank you, Tardis, for hanging out. Let's see, we got anything else we can do before we go? No, we got all of our dailies. We got the event done, so we didn't miss out on that. Our weeklies, we're going to wait until tomorrow afternoon, because we'll be back tomorrow 3 p.m. with more 76. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to play some more games, and then later on tonight, play Fallout 4 Next Gen. And we'll come back to those tomorrow. That's the thing to do. All right, here's the thing I'm going to do for you guys who are in my Twitch chat anyway, is I'm going to go ahead and set up a bunch of fun here called Words on Stream. Second it comes up. So you guys can de-scramble the words in the chat and earn rewards here in the stream from working together. Let me go ahead and click all these buttons I need to click every single time I want this to work, because it just doesn't work from default, because that would be too easy if it did. All right, there we go. And then I press the buttons. Boom, there you go. And I'm going to go ahead and log out of here so you don't hear the moo sounds. Go to the main menu. There we go. There we go. All right, so what I'm going to do is take a quick break. What you want to do is de-scramble the words like that. See how they made it into the word face. Then you're going to have a little lock. That lock is going to lock you out, so you can't just put a whole bunch of words at the same time. You got to wait till the lock runs off. So that means that other people need to help as well. So as many people that can help out is as fast as the puzzle will get done. And if I see you guys working together, then I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a bunch of kids caps while I take a quick AFK break while I set up the next stream, which is going to be Skull and Bones, so part 2. And then we're going to do part 3, which is going to be Fallout 4. All right? So let's go do that, and I shall be right back.